beef mince.
Oh God, girl, why? Why do you have to go there? The best freshly squeezed OJ. It's really, really good. Hola chicas, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on Tanya Burr, her latest What I Eat in a Day video, and it's had over 600,000 views since January 22nd. And most of those views are coming from young girls, young impressionable girls who are going to change the world for the better or for the worse. It is really like the young girl demographic is really the most influential demographic that we have, that this planet has. So it's so important that we give out an empowering message. So hopefully Tanya has done that in this video. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it with you. It's gonna be a raw reaction and I give you my honest reaction. All right, so let's get into it. And by the way, Tanya has over 3.6 million followers, so she's reaching a lot of people.
Hi guys, and welcome to my very first What I Eat in a Day video. I am so excited to be doing one of these. I'm not going to ramble, by the way, here because otherwise this video will be really long. But if you guys saw my blog post, my New Year's resolutions blog post, if you didn't, I'm going to link it down below because that explains lots of the reasons why I wanted to do some What I Eat in a Day videos. But if you did see that, then you'll know that this year one of my New Year's resolutions was to really be consistent with healthy eating and working out and stuff so that I can feel good all the time, because I explain on the blog more, but it's more of a case of I do eat healthy in little pockets, but then I'll do a whole 2 weeks of eating unhealthy and then it makes me feel really bad. So my goal this year is to not stop indulging, and obviously I love baking on the weekends and lovely meals out and stuff, but it not to be...
I love bacon on the weekends. What, you love supporting suffering, pain, torture, murder on the weekends? That doesn't suit you, Tanya. That doesn't suit you.
7 days in a row and then 7 days healthy eating in a row and be very kind of up and down. I want to try and be... Okay, she's expressing that she wants to be healthier. I think that's great. I think that's awesome. It's never okay to eat an animal though, so I obviously don't agree with her indulging. It's not indulging, it's actually exploiting an animal and supporting, rape, murder, exploitation. It's not good, obviously, but let's get to the food. Okay, let's get to the food. She's gonna chat for a bit, chat. Oh, looks like maybe food there. Once before, but it's basically where I make a big kind of vat of porridge and then have loads of different kind of topping options, and yeah, it's gonna be a really fun but healthy breakfast. So let's do breakfast.
I think that's something to just quickly first point out. If she's having breakfast really late at 10 a.m, that is quite late. I'm wondering what she's doing to such a late time at night that she's going to bed quite late. Yeah, we'll see. Because it's really not good for your weight or your health.
Okay, running slightly late because Millie and Lucy have arrived now. And so's Kate, but she just ran to go and get the door. We're not sure who it is. Not expecting anyone else. Maybe it's a parcel. Oh, I did order a shower cap. I know that's so old lady of me, but I get really angry. Yeah, do you have one? No. It's mint green with polka dots on it. It's probably my shower cap. Anyway, I'm making porridge now and I'm going to tell you guys how I do it. So for myself, I usually do 40 to 50 grams of porridge oats, and then what do? 200 ml of almond milk. So there's 4 of us today, so I just basically need to times that by 4. So I'm going to do 200 grams of these oats. Go in my pan. This is the Rude Health Ultimate. I've got in there all of my oats and almond milk. They're just going to go on this for 10 minutes.
Oats.
Okay, so breakfast is ready. I'll just show you guys what we have. So we all have a bowl of porridge, which took about 10 minutes, I'd say, just kind of leaving it there simmering to make it nice and tasty. And then we've got some chopped up banana, blueberries, blackberries, a trail mix raspberries, honey, a big teapot of tea, some people have coffee, and then almond butter. So loads of yummy topping options.
Okay, so I think that is a great start, except for the honey. Obviously, you know, the honeybees are to the point of extinction, which means the whole human race is basically going to go into extinction, but that's a whole other video. So I obviously don't agree with the honey. There's so many other sweeteners, You never have to have honey or bee vomit. But fruit, that is great. It's great to see her having fruit, great to see her having oats. I'm totally supportive of that. I mean, I am like a smoothie girl. I really feel like smoothies are amazing first thing in the morning for everybody, but I'm so happy for her to be having oats, and you know, it's vegan except for the honey.
Long meeting, and now I'm back in the kitchen again to make some lunch. And what I'm going to do is, this is great and something I love to try and do all the time, is have some kind of meal prep involved. And you'll see later that the thing I'm making for dinner is also what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow. And the thing that I made for dinner last night is what I'm having for lunch today. Oh my god, this is so heavy. So last night I made a parsnip soup with some other things in it as well. So I will just tell you guys. Oh, that looks so attractive. I promise you it tastes amazing. So I'll just tell you guys what I've got in there. Might hold the camera on me, not on the soup, because it's not looking its best right now, but promise you it tastes great. So in here I did a whole bag, just like a bag of parsnips, probably like 6. Onion, I fried off some onion and garlic in a pan. Then I put in chopped up parsnip. I think I did carrot? No, I did no carrot. I did a little bit of butternut squash that I just had left over. And I think that was it. I think it's mainly, it's parsnip, onion, garlic, butternut squash. Then I added in a really big jug full of vegetable stock. Sorry, this isn't a very specific recipe, but I'm just like giving you the idea of what is in my soup. So vegetable stock, and then I added turmeric and cumin, like a teaspoon of each. And then I just let that simmer for about 20 minutes, and then I just blitzed it in my Thermomix to make it all lovely and smooth. And it's basically the tastiest soup ever. So I'm now going to have full.
Oh, good. I think that's really awesome. I think that is awesome. That's so good to see her having a vegan soup for lunch. That's fantastic. Like, I think the only risk here is that, I mean, I would recommend that she has some rice with it as well, or some potatoes, alpapa. So have some potatoes as well. I think that is important because she's getting more carbs into her body. So like, this parsnip soup is great and there are carbs in it, but it's easy to undereat on a vegetable soup. Have something that is going to leave you more satiated, because lunchtime is important. You know, middle of the day, you want to keep your energy up.
Home now, guys, and I might look a bit different. If my brows look a little bit crazy and strong, it's because after my meeting I went and got my nails done. Went for this red colour, it's called Cheeky, I'm not sure what brand it is though. And I also got my eyebrows done. I love how the lady did them today. I'm absolutely ravenous right now, but it is quite...
Yeah, see, so she's absolutely ravenous. So Tanya, remember that ravenous feeling is your brain just saying, hey, I'm running low on glucose, I need some more glucose, give me some more carbohydrates, basically. So that's an important thing to note.
It's dinner time, so I don't want to eat that much, so I think I'm going to have an apple. Ooh.
I want an apple.
You want an apple too, Jim?
Yeah.
It's not your what you eat in a day, it's my what I eat in a day. Luckily, there are 2 apples left. Lucky me, Jim. Would you like almond butter with it, Jim?
Nah.
I also need to feed Martha me right now, although it's not her what she eats in a day either.
See, one thing Tanya really has to do is to eat enough. You know, she needs to get enough calories in, or she's going to be binging out. She's going to be going for the fatty stuff, and that's what contributes to weight gain and to you feeling not your best. So that's why she needs to get in the low-fat, carbohydrate, vegan foods.
Risky, but let's do this. Sorry if you can hear the TV, by the way, Jim's watching a film whilst I make some dinner. Okay, so this is Jamie Oliver's recipe, and how it starts is you get some onion, and I'm just using this is really lazy, but I got from Waitrose, the pre-chopped.
I can already see eggs in the background here.
Making them really small, and they're just fry this off for like 5 minutes before adding the beef. Okay, so I have got some organic British beef mince.
Oh God, girl, why? Why'd you have to go there?
10% fat's quite a lean beef mince, and I'm now going to add that to the pan. And then once...
Oh man, beef, cow, by default is going to always be fatty, okay? That saturated animal fat is throughout the flesh. You cannot avoid it. Doesn't matter whether it says 10% fat, 5% fat, anything like that. It is super fatty for the human body, and it's not designed to go in there. It's extremely bad for your health. You have to remember this, okay? The saturated animal fat, uric acid, pathogenic bacteria. There's so much nasty stuff in this death.
And there I'm just going to break it up and just brown it off. I think that's the official way of saying it. Okay.
I actually find it really hard to watch. I find it hard to watch, so let's just like move on.
They look good, don't they?
We dropped one.
In those, and then will you fill this up to and also for lunch?
I mean, like, this dish here is really, really good without the death. She doesn't need to put in the beef. There is no need to put it in. You're not going to have a protein issue. You know, you're not going to have some deficiency because you're not putting this slaughtered animal in your meal. So please remember that, okay? Let's move on because I don't want to see that anymore.